So today I want to do a makeover with this Revealed 2 palette from Coastal Scents. What's awesome about this palette is that it's got a lot of purples and burgundies and rose tones, and oddly enough I feel like it's showing up a little bit lighter than it does in person, maybe because it's so bright in here, but I really do like it, so I think I'm gonna use it today. I'll be right back. First thing I'm gonna do is just add a little bit of concealer to my eyelid. Sometimes I'll use the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and some days I'll just use concealer. I mostly use the potion, but I think I have it packed away in like an overnight bag, so I feel like looking for it. Don't judge me, judgers. Next I'm going to use, I want to start with this color here. I don't know what color this is, but it's like a pinky burgundy tone. Oh yes, honey, that is like full on color. It puts me in the mind of MAC Sketch, but it's really much better. My foundation is already on, my brows were already done, because I really wanted to just make this be about the palette and the strength of the colors. I do have a number of other palettes that have these color tones in it, but it's something about these Coastal Scent palettes that are like amazing. I'm sorry, I'm looking over here because I'm trying to find my blending brush. I'm going to use my trusty MAC, is it 224? Let me show y'all. This brush is so old that the letters are still huge. I have had this brush since like 1997 maybe. It's old, but when it's good it doesn't matter because it lasts. Okay, just going to, there's nothing on this brush, I'm literally just blending out the edge. I mean, I added a little bit of like these crochet things to my locks just for something different. I mean, I love my locks, I'll never cut them, but every now and then I like to change it up a little bit. So this burgundy tone is really sort of the same tone that's the color of the hair. Next, I am going to use this like it's an amazing Chanel brush. Chanel brush number 11. And I'm going to just use that for under the brow bone. Under my brow, I think I want this gold color here that's right above that first color. That's the first color I started with. Now I'm going to do this gold. I think I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that right under my brow. It's like an orangey gold. Like that is, oh, honey, that is like the Midas touch. You see that? I am King Midas right now. I got the Midas touch. Sorry. Everything I touch turns to gold. Oh, sugar. That is like King freaking Midas, I'm telling you. Y'all see that? That is so stinking pretty. Okay. Then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this soft pink tone here to just make them all happy and blend them all together. So that my King Midas brow highlight does not beam from across the room. So I just blended it in. Okay, so I'm gonna use my felt tip pencil. Well, it's a liner from Max Factor. See how easy it is to just draw a little wing? I like these a little better than the one with the brush. And then I also like to get in like really good where my lashes kind of grow out. I don't really start like any particular place. I just kind of start drawing. Some people start at the end. Yeah, I'm like, do what you want. But I just kind of start. There's like my super quick liner. All right, so since I used such a bold color, I'm actually gonna double up on my mascara. I'm gonna sort of pile it on. This is another pro trick that a lot of us use. So the first one I'm using is the Volume Mascara by Mally, which I really like. Then the second one I'm gonna use is the They're Real by Benefit. So I think because the Mally one, I mean, like, I really could just use this one by itself. It gives me so much volume, but I'm just greedy, so I'm gonna use both. Okay, so next I'm just gonna use this MAC Smolder eyeliner. I'm gonna do it at the top end. Well, I already did the one at the top, but I'm gonna do it right in the waterline. You could certainly skip this step if you wanted to. I just always have liked Smolder because it really is very creamy. It's actually not the blackest pencil that I've used. Some of the blackest ones that I've used have come from Saudi Arabia. I actually will order them, or I have a few of my friends that have gone and come back for various reasons, and I'll get theirs. I'll show you theirs one day. But, you know, I just like this because it just gives me, like, you know, it's easy to put on. I'm liking this. Okay, now I'm gonna take my Reveal palette again, and I'm going to use this same burgundy color that we started on the bottom. This time I'm actually using a paintbrush because I couldn't find a brush that was like small enough. And I'm just gonna go under the... That's not gonna be helpful since you can't see what I'm doing. Get my trusty little Chanel palette. Go right under the bottom. Kajoot, honey, kajoot. Do the other side. Now that I like a lot. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Next, I'm just going to powder my face down because I actually didn't do that prior to adding my eyeshadow in case I needed to wipe anything off. But I didn't really have fallout, so I'm just going to use my Chanel Universal powder. It's kind of colorless. It really isn't, but it doesn't have a lot of color in it. And your powder. And I remember, okay, so I bought this Chanel powder when I got married, and I was like, I really want like an amazing whatever, and I had heard a lot of great things about it, and so I got it, and I'm impressed, but I mean, I could have probably used anybody, but you know, I'm gonna use it up since I bought it, and it was like $50. But I do want to do a little bit of strobing gleam. So I have this Benefit What's Up highlighter, and it's just like a little pencil that I like. Just right here. That actually might be too much, but we will see in a second. It's like just enough to make me look like I'm healthy and I'm clean and I've showered. I mean, I did shower. You know, I don't want to look muddy. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Highlight. Ooh, on the tip of my nose too. Yes. A big old Christmas light right in the middle. And considering the fact that I did not contour really anything, the least I can do is make myself look gleaming and bright. Gleaming and bright and gleaming and bright. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cute. It's like a little bit of highlight. It's not a lot. That's a little bit cute. I kind of think I might like that. That's a little cute. Okay. I just need my lips. Be right back. I almost forgot my blush. I'm going to use Sleek Cosmetics, a color called Pomegranate. It's so pretty. It's like a mauve and rose. It's got some sparkles in it, some sprinkles of happiness. So just a little right there. And these colors are strong, so don't just go dipping and going, because it'll be a lot going on. Just something to warm me up. See? So the last thing I'm going to do is my lips. I'm going to use this MAC lip pencil in Nightingale. Now I'm going to use ColourPop lipstick in Bumble. You're not going to be able to see it because the letters are almost gone. It's sort of a nude, like a coral nude. I really like that color because I can mix it with whatever I want and it creates like its own color. And there you have it. I love it. I'm looking over here because my monitor's here. Just check real quick. That's kind of cute. Yeah, it's like corally and then it's like a little bit. But you know what I think I want to do? I want to give it a little bit of shine. Not shine. I want to give it a little bit of dimension. So that same Benefit bling that I use, whatever that's called, I'm going to put it right here in the middle. And I'm just going to powder it all over. And that's the look that I created with my Reveal 2. I know this palette is not a new thing. It's sort of like an oldie but goodie. And you just can't get rid of them. So, thanks Revealed.